everyone, Eric here with Proactive Intuition, where I help you out with your finances as well as how to make money outside of the traditional 9-to-5 job. In this video, however, I'm going to be teaching you guys some of my favorite tips on how my wife and I cut our spending so that we could get ahead every single month. Alright guys, so if you're watching this video, maybe you're struggling to get by every month, or maybe you're just looking for ways to save more money every month so that you can get ahead. If that's the case, this video is definitely for you. I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite ways that my wife and I use to become debt-free, save money, and how to get ahead every month. Now before I get into the list, I do want to say that increasing your income is almost always more effective than saving more. Now both are important, that's why I'm making this video, to teach you the saving side of things, but I highly recommend you watch some of the other videos on my YouTube channel where I teach you how to increase your income. Alright guys, so let's get right into the video. The first tip I have for you is the least fun tip, but is probably the most effective tip, and that is to print out your bank statements and your credit card statements. This is extremely important to figure out, hey, where are the leaks in my finances? What am I spending money on that I don't necessarily have to be spending money on? One of the biggest things for me was food. I was going out to eat all the time. I was bleeding out a lot of our money just by going out to eat. In addition, things you're looking for is, hey, your cable bill, is that a necessity? Your phone bill, can you lower that? There's all kinds of things you're looking out for, but this is just to bring awareness. You just want to highlight it. I'm not saying you have to get rid of it, but just highlight and be aware of where your finances are bleeding out. Alright, so after you print out all your bank statements, number 2 is once you identify where you're spending money at, you're going to want to renegotiate reoccurring bills. This means things like your internet, your phone, your cable bill. All of those things you can generally find a cheaper price on. Your insurance is a great one that you can probably save money on. The reason why I really like this step is because those are reoccurring expenses. If you're spending a lot of money one month on gifts for people, that's not like a reoccurring thing. It just means that someone's birthday came up and you had to buy them a gift that month. But this is reoccurring every month. So if you could save 10 bucks a month here, 20 bucks a month here, that really adds up throughout the entire year. So renegotiate your deals. There's apps that can help you out with this, but it just comes down to calling and figuring out if there's a better plan. Can you compare other services that will save you money? This is a really big one. This can save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every single year just by utilizing this tip. Alright guys, so my next tip for you guys is to meal prep. One of the biggest expenses that my wife and I had, well, particularly me, was I was going out to eat a lot. And there's nothing wrong with going out to eat, but once I did this bank statement where I printed everything out, I was spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month on food, and that's like 2 weeks worth of groceries. So you got to kind of figure out what's right for you. I'm not saying don't go out to eat. I love to still go out to eat. I go out to eat all the time. But I definitely enjoy meal prepping. I actually enjoy the food more. I feel better when I eat meal prep food that's healthier for me, and it's a great way to save money. So what I do is I meal prep usually twice a week. I meal prep on Sundays, and then I meal prep again on Wednesdays. It takes me maybe an hour or 2 total to do everything, prep it all in little containers, and I feel much better about myself eating that food, and I feel healthier too as well, in addition to how much it saves us in money. So number 4 is going to be wasting time, and I know this sounds weird, but wasting time costs you more money than most of your expenses. It's something I really try to teach people, is to start valuing your time. So where are you wasting time? We're not just analyzing where can I save money here. Where can I save money with the time that I spend? Could I be spending my time to increase my income like I talked about at the beginning of this video? Or could I be spending my time to figure out where else can I cut expenses? So some of the big areas where I see a lot of people wasting time is on TV, YouTube, video games. Let's see, what else? What else do you waste time on? Social media, Facebook. There's all sorts of things that we waste our time on, and if you can get a better grasp of that, you can get more disciplined with how you spend your time, you can exercise that and actually get more disciplined on how you manage your finances. Could you spend an hour a week analyzing your finances, breaking everything down, seeing where you need to be focused on, and pursue a game plan rather than watching that hour of TV every night. So I'm not saying don't do these things. We definitely need those things to unwind and to relax and, you know, be able to enjoy our lives as well. But I find that too many people actually spend time doing this, and then they claim they don't have time to do stuff like print out their bank statements and stuff like that. So I know this one isn't exactly how to save money per se, but it definitely leads to more income producing activities that you can do with your time, with saving money or making more money because you're preserving your time more. Hey guys, now it comes down to my last tip, and I do want to share with you guys as well. If you guys need any tips with like your finances or your budgeting, be sure to check out some of those money management apps like everydollar.com. They have an app that's really good. It's completely free, as well as mint.com. It really gives you a grasp on what you're spending your money on. My final tip for you guys is to pay with cash, especially if you're struggling to control your spending. If you withdraw money from the ATM and you only buy things with cash, you're gonna know when you run out of money, because you're gonna go to pay for something and you're like, oh, I only got 20 bucks left in my wallet. So if you start paying with cash, it brings a level of awareness to your spending. Now, I don't do this anymore because I'm very disciplined. I have control of my spending. But if you start paying in cash, you can start doing something like the Dave Ramsey envelope system, and that's a great way to go about controlling your spending. So if you haven't checked out that envelope system, just Google it. It's pretty amazing. Basically, you set amounts on how much you're going to spend on everything, and you pay for it with cash. It's just a temporary solution to exercise that discipline that we need to get ahead every single month. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to invite you guys, if you are on a debt-free journey, you want to learn how to make extra money as well as maybe pay off debt, get more control over your finances, then I want to invite you to watch the video I have linked in the description below. It's all about how my wife and I paid off over $30,000 in debt by buying and reselling goods. And this started out just by selling stuff we had laying around the house, and then I turned it into a side hustle to where I could pay off all of our debt. So if you want to check that out, I'll have that link below. With that being said, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps me reach more people and help more people out with financial information. With that being said, I'll talk to you all later. Take care.